That's how we flaunt it. All them niggas on them want it.
You wanna know? Yeah. They never know some have to spell it. WTS.
What's the scoop? What's the scoop?
Fun, factual, fun, and unbiased. Your girl TIFAN. Exactly.
Quick cook set. Rice, WTS. Check out what's the scoop? Chang.
Mix. Come in for the rhythm, no man. Drop a tune.
Check. No, we don't have much time for the tune, you know. You know the thing, go.
I want to say welcome to WTS on your 107s. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm Courtney Mack. We're in the building another Saturday evening. You see.
Nah, man. I want to say big up to DJ Lollipop in the building.
Toop.
Pop, I want to hear that toot something, man. I want to hear, man.
Oh, Pop.
That effects then are working.
Team, Sandrika Masters, Peter Broadbar.
Yeah, man, big up the entire team. Big up as always, you know, week after week. Them there to make sure everything all right, don't it?
Yeah, man. Big up yourself in a mark. See the big C for your cap.
Cool, man. You know, see the C. I think the cap have like a red pan it. I see like the blouse are red where you have on, and you know the thing go.
Look here, is a red onesie, red lips, just a red and oats.
So you read out, sir. What go on? How trouble you?
Nobody.
You don't know big of our sponsors. You don't know as usual week after week. They're here with us as well. Reggae Alley Bar and Grill located at Tajmar Shopping Center right here in Ocho Rios.
And big up, of course, to TK Rafine. You can check them out on Facebook. It's TK Rafine. And on Instagram, it's TK Rafine_boutique.
For sure. And 19 crimes, the intensity resides within each pour of this blend. Flavors of chocolate and cedar spice are associates in a finish that is soft, fruity, and fresh.
And big up to Seaside Apparel. They specialize in men's fashion. They're located at 14 Newlyn Street in Ocho Rios. And you can check them out on Instagram. It's Seaside_apparel.
There you go.
So, Mark, a lot has happened.
For sure.
How do you want to get into the dish?
I mean, whichever direction you want to take it, I'm good.
Well, let's get into the dish with Jada Kingdom. I think a lot of persons are, talking about that situation. I also know that you have some updates as well.
Right, that's true.
Jada, of course, at this very moment, I think she's yet to respond after being hit with a multi-million-dollar lawsuit by her management company, Pop Style Music Publishing, and her manager. On April 13, Jada Kingdom went on her IG Live and made allegations suggesting that her manager and management team were dishonorable in their financial dealings with her. According to the legal team for Pop Style Music Publishing, Jada Kingdom is being asked to pay general damages, interest on damages, and to issue an apology to her management team and its principal. Meanwhile, Jada Kingdom's manager said that he has invested significant sums of money into her career and well-being over the past 4 years. He further stated that the management agreement between Jada Kingdom and the team permits him to recoup his investment against her future earnings. Now, Jada Kingdom's manager further claims that to date, his investment in her remains substantially unrecouped, which means under the recording agreement, the artist has received an advance but has not yet earned monies equal to that advance. I know, Mark. And this is like an ongoing situation.
It is. It definitely is.
As it relates to entertainers, producers, and management, you always hear, the entertainers crying foul in these types of situations. Do you really feel that perhaps the entertainers need to get themselves educated as it relates to the business side of the music?
Absolutely. I mean, there's always room for more education as it relates to learning about the business. I'm sure Jada she went in knowing, some information, but not necessarily, all the fine details, I would think. And as such, to be a part of a management team, and she's saying that she has not been earning from publishing, nor from streaming, nor from, many other things, according to, what she's saying allegedly. I mean, if this is so. But this is also an indicator to, sometimes as an artist, you want to make sure it is your business. And as such, it is important for you to have knowledge and to gain knowledge and, from legal persons, not necessarily from your managers as well, but also have legal representation in terms of being able to sign off on things, and not necessarily sometimes, because I realize that some artists tend to allow their manager to get a lawyer rather for them to actually be the ones to say, hey, even though you are my manager, but I also have a financial manager and another legal team that represents, contracts, and can educate them as it relates to, things like streaming and like, publishing and all these things that are supposed to be like, long-term, inheritance, long-term, pensions to entertainers. According to the document, we understand that she has 42 days to file an acknowledgement of service, and I mean in terms of defense in the lawsuit. So, like you said earlier on, Kishima, she has not yet indicated or made steps to say she's acknowledging this. She has 42 days, so I'm sure I gather that would itself would allow her to gather her legal team and have proper representation in terms of this matter. And if it is indeed so and she's right, then interesting times ahead as it relates to that. If it is that it is not so, then it's also interesting times as it relates to the matter, because it's defamation, so I get we'll get some more information. But once again, this is another story just to inform all of the entertainers who are listening to make sure that you legally
put yourself in a position of
you know exactly what's happening, and sometimes go ahead.
Not only that too, Mac, but you have been on the producer side of the spectrum as well.
Right.
And you know that managers and producers, and I'm not saying this to say that they are always right, and there are not situations where managers and producers have not found themselves or have not been caught with their hands in the cookie jar. But I'm saying no also in the same breath that you have management personnels and producers who invest in an artist, and by investing you will ensure that they look a certain way, they're driving a particular car, they're wearing certain types of clothing, and then these are still monies that are coming directly from the manager that eventually you need to recoup. So because sometimes there is this there isn't that awareness regarding certain aspects of the business, and it is no different from if you should take a student loan or a bank loan. Eventually you will have to pay it back. These are monies that will come from you at some point. So if in the initial stages you have the producers and the managers putting up all this money to ensure that you look the part, you are an artist, you're driving a particular car, wearing a specific clothing,
living a particular place,
at some point they have to get back these monies. You as a producer, there are monies that you have to put out to produce the track, to promote it as well and market it. And
in some cases, I mean, we're not saying this is the case, I mean, in Jada's situation, but there's sometimes when entertainers are often, not so happy with the fact that, a lot of these funds have to be recouped, and as such, managers have to hold onto these money. I mean, because, sometimes for doing a certain amount of shows or a certain amount of success, and then things have to be sorted out, sometimes they don't necessarily like the percentage being out on the payback, like you said. So, oftentimes, that's always a situation most of the times. And another thing that I want to add to that before we go is that it's good to actually get an entertainment lawyer to represent you. Somebody who also has legal knowledge about the industry. Yeah. No,
that too works, and you have to. I oftentimes on this very platform, on IRIE, we hear entertainers say that they are just concerned about the creative process or just the creative aspect of the business.
Right.
They just want to create. They don't want to get into the business side of things. And you have to. You are in the business. You have to know all the details, and
Absolutely.
even if you don't know in its entirety, you have to know what you are involved in, what are the requirements, and so forth. In a bid to move forward. So we'll watch this situation, like you said, Mac, see how it pans out, and those are just words for other entertainers who may be in a similar situation or are thinking about getting involved with a manager, or you have producers going over and beyond for you, thinking that, okay, it is a gift or just a gift. Persons are investing, then...
And I think entertainers also have a right to sort out their own publishing from themselves, not necessarily depend on a manager to do that, but it is your talent, it is your, you're putting out that, you're being creative, it is your business. So as much as you have a manager to manage your business, but I think you should, as an individual, sort out your publishing and make sure your streams and all these things, because this is how you make additional money.
Get your house in order.
Yeah.
What else is in the dish?
All right. So Chris Gayle, his latest collab, of course, he has charted #1 in India. We understand with the Jamaica to India track. It continues to blaze top of the charts in the South Asian country. We understand that the Jamaica to India, which is a collaboration featuring Indian pop artist Emiway Bante, has been at the top of the chart in India since its release, and so far has already amassed 17 million views on YouTube. So of course, Chris thinks that this is one of the perfect opportunities where Indian persons in India can get a chance to appreciate dancehall music a little bit more. And of course, this is actually a good look too. #1 in India, it's a great look. So big up to Chris Gayle.
Yeah, Chris Gayle is a big deal.
Yeah.
In India.
Yeah, and in Pakistan and these South Asian countries, yes.
Now, also in the dish, Mac, of course, there will be 2 memorial services for DMX, Earl DMX Simmons. The first one actually started today at 4 p.m. and there will be a homegoing celebration that will take place on Sunday, April 25 at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And only close family and friends will be allowed to attend the services in person. The service today actually was live streamed on DMX's YouTube channel. And on Sunday, that service will be broadcast live on BET for persons who are not able to physically or go to the space. You can still see through these virtual platforms. And DMX's family, they said that the rapper died on Friday, April 9 at White Plains Hospital in New York after suffering from a heart attack at the age of 50. And X had been in hospital for several days on life support after being admitted on April 2. And we hear the conflicting stories going around.
Right.
But we're just going with what the information that the family wants to put out there, that, he died in hospital. There are some conspiracies surrounding that he contracted COVID-19, which those information have not been confirmed.
Right. I mean, quote unquote, Irv Gotti being one of those persons who are, making that claim. So, yeah, it is what it is. Condolences once again to the family and friends.
Absolutely.
Of the late
What else
icon.
is in the dish, Mac?
Well, so much things up, not the dish, but anyways, look. Moving right along, of course, we can touch on Skilly Bang. We understand that, there might be a collaboration in the making for him with rapper Gritch. Of course, the rapper recently tweeted that Gritch and Skilly, you don't know, it's basically saying that, hey, possibilities do exist that we might be doing a collaboration. Also, in recent times, OVO boss Drake was seen vibing to Skilly Bang's music, and of course his latest collabs with rapper Young Ma also doing well. Money Counter. So Skilly doing works, even though you don't know, say for right now I'm going with a one-word artist business, but for the most part I'm going with him thing in terms of collaboration, All
right, so Skilly over there doing his thing over there.
Hopefully, another collaboration coming about Skilly, he's out for the one-word tune them.
All right, so we reached the big up. That sounds like a bun out, but we're not going
No,
to start with the bun out.
No, it's all right. Make it stay.
So we're going to kick off the big up, and we're kicking off our big up this week. You know how we do on WTS.
Which is right.
WTS, them already know. We create a balance on this very platform. So we have with big ups, we have with bun outs. So, Pop, what's your big up this week?
This week, I want to big up my trainer, though, Greg. The whole Miami Fitness team. Because they're doing a tremendous work, I've been working out again, and the ladies been loving it. Everywhere I go.
How are the ladies seeing you, Pop? with,
The-
4
the-
p.m.
the
curfew when
ladies,
you're just going from home to work.
No, the 4 p.m. curfew are just on weekend, you know.
You have till 8 in the
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies,
So,
I'm a
okay,
mistake
so
me
you're
for
saying
Denzel
for
and
the-
them people there.
But them say what?
When them see me, I say Denzel. You know?
Why you make them trick you? Why you make them fool you, Pop? Them know on a Denzel,
Pop,
Pop.
they did not say
Pop, them
Denzel.
know Denzel, man.
For real, Kishima, some of my girls, them a mistake me for Denzel. I say, me just look.
So them say you look
Who, like
older than
Denzel
usual.
Brown?
No,
Like
them just
a
say, yo.
Denzel
Yeah.
What a
Black?
boy handsome. That them
Yeah,
say them see
Denzel.
me and body me tick up. You see, I'm sure them can't fit me again, Mark.
Sandrika, you
I
agree?
see.
You agree, Sandrika?
I see shirt them.
Mama link my producer. Sandrika, what you say? Are you for the maths, you know?
Look
Sandrika
here,
appear
Mark.
laugh, Sandrika laugh. Sandrika
Look here.
find that more funnier than anything
Mark,
else.
if Pop saying thick like cornmeal porridge, leaving him thick.
Yeah, man, know that him say.
Pick
I-
up yourself.
I just a
Pop.
girl, let me
Or-
try get, producer
Or should
Sandrika
I
to tell
say
me.
Denzel? Should I say Denzel?
You could say that.
Or you can say Mr. Washington.
Yeah.
All right, big up your
All
trainer.
right, Pop, with you big up.
Yeah, man.
My big up, I want to big up the veteran entertainers who are finding innovative ways to recreate themselves and still are a force to be reckoned with right here in 2021. Someone big up them veteran artists, especially our dancehall entertainers who just keep it fresh and keep doing it. Big up yourself. 2021 is still kicking it. COVID is a pandemic and you are creating new material, putting yourself out there. Sham, big up yourself.
Yeah, big up
Sheila,
yourself, Sham.
yourself.
Yeah, man.
Big up. And
Cable.
I'm going to put myself in
Cable
problems
Town.
calling out names, but yeah.
Both your bounty being Sizzler
Yeah.
everybody. Big up on yourself. You know what I mean? All right.
So what's your big up?
My big up this week is, me just want to continue to big up the teachers out there. You mentioned the pandemic earlier on, and, the teachers, a lot of persons are still not seeing, how, it's a tough job, and I think now, during COVID-19, it's even more tougher being able to, to still communicate with the students effectively and efficiently during these online classes. Is not an easy job, especially to monitor them from a remote location. So, me have to big them up. For rise so early and plan them thing together, and have to go through the whole day with the whole thing. Probably spend them weekends still. I do a lot more things. So big up the teachers them.
Yeah, it's a solid big up. Big up to our teachers around the world and across the island.
All over.
Definitely.
Yes, man.
So we create the balance now. We just heard our big up. So, what's your burnout, Pop?
Man, but on some of them driver they when I keep blind though. More they are try forward out on the road.
And then
all
again
of
up light.
And then I want to gain up light. Like how they are. Me forward from on the White River Bridge and see Maki come from Exchange. And Maki see
And
me
he
show
wouldn't
out,
stop.
and Maki still not stop,
Which market that?
Court no Maki, man.
Yeah, it's a market.
Okay,
know-
see how far from Exchange what they I go buy a food.
Yeah.
I mean, I try go back on the road for go at the stoplight for
Yeah.
come back down an IRIE.
Yeah.
I mean, see how forward from Exchange.
It's not me. It's a
I
vehicle
don't
look like
stop.
mine. It's not
Maki,
me.
it's you, Mark.
Man, I
It's
tell
not
us,
me.
I'm come halfway in the road and Maki
No,
still
it's
not
not
stop.
me because I give blind
So
all the
I
time.
don't forget blind
Yeah,
sometime,
unless they did
man.
not try push out and do the thing. But I know
Pop.
me, because I can't remember that.
Mark, the beauty about that burnout?
Yeah.
The beauty about that burnout is that for years, women have gotten bad name that we don't give lie. So
But it's true.
Interesting that it is a man who didn't give a lie.
Yeah, it's a vehicle like mine, him still.
It's
but I
a
never mean.
Courtney Mark.
Lose
yeah,
off
yeah,
of Maki
yeah,
that
Yeah.
day.
So
But it-
Pop, I really, beside Maki, I stay on Bunny Mouth.
Yeah,
No, probably
man,
never
man.
me a drive to. I probably never my vehicle too. You know what I mean? So you never know. But if me see Pop, me I go give him a blind man. But me can't remember that.
Pop and I'm feelings.
Yeah,
Pop
me not
the
feelings,
burnout
man.
Mark.
Me have to look out for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, so my burnout for this week. You did your burnout already, Kish?
No, me not.
Go on.
The fire,
Go on.
the fire hot, man.
Go on.
The fire,
Go on.
licking shit, man.
Yeah, man, go on. We have a serious burnout. Go on.
My burnout this week, we are burn out some stylists. Sometimes when you're going to the salon or even if you're going to the barber shop, right? And you see a haircut that you want or you see a hairstyle that you want, so you go into the salon and the stylists know them can't replicate it, but them still a try a thing, a test out a thing for your head. You know, whether it is a cut or you want a particular style or part of ear. You see them stylists there, just tell me from the get-go so you don't really know how to replicate that style that I want instead of using me as a test subject.
Yeah, but them have to test on somebody, Kish.
No, not me, ma.
Yeah.
Burn out.
Yeah, but your style look like it can work for the testing. You know? Yeah.
No, burn out. Imagine you go to the barber shop and you see a cut where you want.
Yeah.
And the barber know him can't replicate that cut.
That's why I'm going to tell him that cuts up there, and we just go low cut and say line. Line up.
You keep it simple.
Yeah, man, I can't do that zigzag way, but no. But yeah, I understand. I mean,
but
yeah.
for somebody will want the zigzag, and it's okay to say that you don't know. Like, you know, you can't do that style.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes him know he
do.
can do it, and him just want to get the opportunity to really get the chance to have somebody for use as a guinea pig, so to speak.
Well, you
Or
know,
you just
tell
have to
me
be
you've
the guinea
never
pig.
done it before, and if I decide to remain in your chair,
Yeah.
then
But suppose that
it's
is
my
an hairdresser or a barber where you trust over the years, you know, him represent or she represent. You're going to say, all right, you get a run. If I something not going to look too bad. But yeah, but now for the one them who don't tell them clients say.
Me know from the
Yeah,
get-go.
yeah, you know what I mean?
So what's your burnout, man?
All
You're
right.
anxious
No,
today,
listen,
you know?
let me tell you this now. No, there's an interesting thing where me I burn out some parents where use them child or them children as bait for beg. You understand? And sometimes them fabricate a story for tell the kids them for tell the persons who them are beg. And don't get me wrong, there are times when persons really are in need, and you know there are times when persons really want to help out people who them meet on a daily basis. But say for example, you know, the child said to you, say, boy, you know, the reason why them do this is because them don't have money. And this is when school I keep. Them don't have money for go school. And on Monday morning, or Tuesday or Wednesday, you decide, say, yeah, here, I go help you out and make sure, say, you can go school for the week with the lunch money. And then, coincidentally, whether fortunately or unfortunately, you pounce upon the same person who you give the lunch money for the week on a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, because guess what? The mother not interested for try to find a way to help them or to help herself, but more so for use you as bait and staying at the far corner and watch the pitney and beg, rather than for come forward and say, boy, listen, there's a situation with me, and as a result of that, I'd really, whatever the case might be. I don't like when none at all, you're not supposed to use, you know, parents using them kids for just beg money. I don't like it. And I see where the government is making move for, you know, penalize the parents who are doing that. You understand? Because I don't think you should fabricate a lie and tell your child just because you want to get money and every day are the same thing. And then it's not like you even try to assist the child. The child still now go school when school did open and people could have go face to face. Them still a come out same way with the same story. Them sometimes them scared when them realize they're the same person where did help them 2 days ago. Them about to tell the same story again. Some me have burn off them parents there, and some of them have some daughters who them a make do them thing, yeah. And then sometimes them a open the next can of worm we don't want to delve into right now. Burn off.
Real solid burnout, Mark.
Burn off.
Yeah, man, burn up.
Yeah, man. Soak.
Fix things.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
All right. So with the big ups and the burnouts out the way, we can get into it.
Yeah, man, we're ready for get tonight, man. We're ready for get tonight.
Ready, lad? Are you ready?
Internet peeps, are you ready?
Happening right now.
We introduce to you Tanto, Metro, and Devonte.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Tanto Metro Devonte. Them better know. Say so. I when they make a skid cry. Say so. Over your body, man. Say so. Over you not stop climb the wall. Say so. Watch the scoop. How much will you go burn down the place, yeah? And now when you golf, we start the chase, yeah. And I'm a kind of man and I go par with. Me say, I see your man up the big.
Only man don't know about your life story. No boy can't chat say you hungry. Only chorus and for your glory. When him took you on a trip to the survey, dance away.
Sister,
Sure see your man not stop.
I when they make your skin cry.
So boy,
Sister,
I know say you had to be time.
over your body, man.
Dance away.
Go, sir.
Sure see your man not stop.
And a woman, you not stop climb the wall.
So boy,
Sister,
I know say you had to be time.
hey, how when them a dust the place, them say him a the. And a when gyal a look him, them say him a say. But the way how you smart, yes, you can't get. Cause your mama always tell us say you have ambition. And
She always warn you about them abuser. Make sure you not carry home no
loser,
Stay far from them drug
user.
Same time man gonna your cruiser.
Hey!
Girl say boy,
Sister,
sure see your man not stop.
how when they make your skin cry.
Say boy,
Go,
say
sir.
you know say you had to have it time.
And over your body,
Hey,
man.
girl, say boy,
Go, sir.
sure see your man not stop.
And a woman, you not stop climb the wall.
Say boy,
Pull up. Next track. Scabadoo, scabadoo. Na 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 na. Bang ba da 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 da. Rabadang, scubadang, bang badang.
I hear Susie, she's calling, she's calling.
Watch the scoop. It's been a long time. Tanto Metro Devonte. Na 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 na. Devonte sing a song.
I hear Susie, she's calling cause she can't get no sleep.
Hey, and a boy, boy, and a boy, boy.
Say she want my body's strong, it makes her
Hey, boy, boy, and a boy,
She's a
boy.
sweet kind of lover, sexy kind of mama.
Go, sir.
She's a kind of woman, baby, make me wanna holler.
Them a feel who that hat.
Sweet kind of lover, sexy kind of mama.
Aye.
She's a kind of woman,
Scoop it
baby,
up.
make me wanna.
Yo, he's on my mind when I woke up this morning to spend this beautiful day with my darling. I heard the phone and that must be her calling. She's in the mood for love, can't you see? I make a flash in the dash, tires falling. I gotta go with her gender rain's falling. And there she is looking sexy and charming, getting goosebumps as she's out.
Susie, she's calling cause she can't get no sleep.
Hey, boy, boy, and a boy. Boy.
Say she want my body cause my body's strong, it makes her
Hey, boy, boy, and a boy,
She's
boy.
a sweet kind of lover, sexy kind of mama.
Good sir.
She's a kind of woman, baby, make me wanna holler.
Yep.
Sweet kind of lover, sexy kind of mama.
Sure.
She's a kind of woman.
Hey, sure. How will I me play the role? The van to hold, blanket and fold. When the time cold, and link soul to soul, and taking a stroll. And you know that is my main goal, you see it? Young, now I am kicking back, chilling out with my lady. It's not a matter of time before she have my baby, and I'm out reaching the pipeline. Hey, so maybe it's just a thing called love, and think I'm really crazy. Whoa, dream for this, I be dreaming daily to find a girl that's true, not want to play me. On a scale of 100, I give her over 80, and it's a real love song. So lovers, are you ready?
Susie, she
Hey,
kick.
kick. I'm the girls of love machine. Never mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watch the scoop, Tanto Metro Devonte. You don't know when it comes to the girls, and I don't know we responsible for them. You see me, I say?
Take off everything.
All right. Watch the scoop. I love in the year when I go pop down. Stand forever, and now go drop down. Don't in me vocab, make we have fun. Come in and make we lock down. How will I make you feel the rod from me shotgun? Not the one for make people blood run. In a me vessel like a pet come. Girl, me have enough
Girls,
while I
are
get
you
some.
ready? You better be ready. Love's coming for you.
But I miss that when I love her knocking at the door. Open the door and let in some
Get
more.
ready. I'll make you happy. It's all about you.
So me say, girl, it's all about you. And this love is so true.
Tell them DJ.
Let me tell you something, girl, me love you from knocking at the door, girl, even when the rain. Darling, girl, you know you me love calling. Express me feelings big, fat and rolling. Flaunt it, girl, you are tease me. Wink you dream me, yes, and then you smell, you think you're easy. Want to find my lady bonafide, girl, you feel me. You feel me. Alright, go on, P Squad.
Yeah, you think love did dance with me, love me push over there. Deep sounds of it, love so come over, yeah. This man want love you for life. This man want you be my.
Yeah.
Just one dance, you know, love in a cover, yeah. See calm in a love and you know me say. This man want. This man want.
Girls,
are you ready?
Are you ready?
You better be ready.
Better be ready.
Let's go.
Me say when I love you knocking at your door, open your door and let it some more.
I'll make you happy. It's all about you.
Show me say girl, it's all about you. Ooh, love that.
Them bad like you.
Them bad like we.
Them bad like you.
Them bad like we.
Them bad like you.
Them bad like we.
Tell them.
Alright. Boy say them bad, but them not better than we. Better than the man in the Caribbean. Hey.
But I ask them. Them bad like you.
Them bad like we. Them bad like we.
Tell them, DJ.
Alright. Boy say them bad, but them not better than we. Better than the man in the Caribbean Sea. Better than the rock marine and US Army. I tell them. Alright then. When them see trouble and go start it for. Should no make me rot and make me heart blister. And when me sit and give me pause it, yeah. And I make your body stringy like twister. Me make your people scream like orchestra. And I want to find your body when them start festa. I should not drive you want me when me not jester. I know them have been look up in a... Anyway.
Any boy this will have to pay. Lose all you along the way. When man a road boy no play. Yeah, so me stay. Should not come this make we rot. No man end up in a war with no part to part.
Gosh! Dash up that. Now put him on top, I could have got a different. You don't know Tanto Metro Devonte, you don't know what a scoop and you don't know. Are they over there?
No.
Alright. I'm giving them sounds now. Every day they get about frowns. Watch the grounds.
Everyone falls in love.
Hey, I'm giving out sounds. Yeah.
Everyone falls in love sometimes.
Them have to know that.
I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime.
It's not a crime.
Everyone falls in love sometimes.
Come on.
I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime.
Hold on. Question I ask. Tell me what you wanna, what you really wanna do. Tell me, baby girl, and if you love is it living it too. And what you wanna, what you really. What is cool? Everybody sing with me, yeah, man. Well, I know what me like now. And if you really love me, let me. And if you don't love me, let me. I want to in the road, but I let you. And
everyone falls.
Yo! I shot. What is cool? You see it?
Everyone falls in love sometimes.
Big up all the fans, ever see?
I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime.
All who log in.
Everyone falls in love.
All who up on the stream and I watch it.
I don't know about you, but
we have it locked. Alright then. Question again. Tell me what you wanna, what you really wanna do. Tell me, baby girl, and if you love it, it's really true. And what you wanna, what you really wanna do. Tell me, baby girl, come on. I don't want me like no, yo. And if you really love me, let me, no. And if you don't love me, let me go. One thing the road, but I'll let you, no, wanna.
Everyone falls in love sometimes.
Them have you know that.
I don't know for you, but it ain't a crime.
It's not a crime.
Everyone falls in love sometimes.
Saga, boom.
I don't know for you, but it ain't a crime.
When me I tell the whole of them, hold on, so beep, the singer get the keys to the Jeep. How we pretty girl want for me. Wanna tell me what's up before me touching the street. On the seat, I'll get 9-10. The whole of them girl they want to be our friend. And you me really love them what you want it for end. You want me brains supposed to love me can comprehend. But then again,
everyone falls in love sometimes.
Yes sir.
I don't know for you, but it ain't a crime.
I mean say so.
Everyone falls in love sometimes.
Watch it there.
I don't know, I don't know.
Make a juggle up part, man. Make a juggle. Who know what me reminiscing? And when me remember about the loving and the kissing. And tell me why you wanna be this sin. I try to talk to you, but you're not listening. It's only natural for my love to be glistening. And a baby in my heart, I know there's something missing. But sincerely, you keep on flipping. So listen keen, little Devonte singing.
Everyone falls in. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Yo, give it to her hard.
More.
You don't know. Tanto Metro Devonte.
Yeah.
All right then.
If she says she want, if she says she need, if she says she love, give it to her, please.
Give it to her.
She says she want, if she says she need, don't you keep away.
Hey.
Give it. Come on, I relax more. Relax some more. Tackle them on bed, tackle them on floor. Them to know the school, girl, we can't ignore.
Them better know.
Nobody can know.
Yo, man a gangali, girl a cry fi we. Punch shift fi walk from tree to tree. Engine broke down, service it free. I mean I be like some boy where them girl a pose a figure, sing a sing.
She says she want it, if she says she need, she says she love, give it to her.
Remember, give it to her.
She says she want it,
Hey.
if she says she,
Come on.
don't you keep away.
Hey,
Give
hey,
it.
Want herself in the cup, come see me. Girl, forget the rep, oh no hesitate, give me. All when tired, wear round, man, marry me. You just come along and broke out on me.
IRIE crew just love girl, shine skirt and me.
Watch this go
yes,
on.
man, love when them fantastic me.
That's how we say.
I now broke down like big up yourself, broke. Buck, big up yourself, buck.
Alright.
If she says she,
Yeah,
if she says she,
play low.
if she says she,
Play low, let me tell you something. Low. Jah will never give the power to a ballad. Run, come, crucify the dread. Time alone, oh, time will tell. And they think they're in heaven, but they're living in hell. They think they're in heaven, but they're living in hell. Me say think they're in heaven, but they're living in hell. Time alone, oh, time will tell. Yes, they think they're in heaven, but they're living in hell. I saw them want to sing again.
she says she want it,
Hey.
she says she need, she says she love it, give it to her.
Remember, give it to her.
She says she want it, if she says she need,
Hey,
don't you keep on.
pull up. Well, they don't know, you know. They don't know. Tanto Devonte. Watch the scope. IRIE shot, IRIE FM. And you don't know how to big up everybody. You see me I say? Madness.
IRIE shot.
Where you go again?
IRIE shot.
Get it. Hey, level. We're gonna take the back a little bit. Level it. Now you see that part, yeah? Let's give me a little, you know, let's give me a little thing with a little difference. I see them tune here. Them tune make Tanto Metro. And them tune make Devonte. Before Tanto Metro and Tanto Metro became Tanto Metro and Devonte. So, I used to have some tune with, you know, shut up the place, separate, Devonte. You know, have each tune out there, one away. You see me?
Kick it up.
So, take them little back to the memory lane.
Memory lane.
Yeah, man, turn up it up and don't mix nothing. And don't even touch a button. Natural soap. Alright, watch it. Remember them song, yeah? Wave them. Wave them. Wave them. Wave them. Wave them. Who know about the back way? I make me see the wrong way. And in every air way. Wave. Hold on, man. I want to tell you. And in the air and wave them. Martin, whatever. Get him a kick out. Get him like kick out.
Bad man kick out. What you say?
Alright. Because and in the air and wave them world. And you know of no man problem world. From the day you born you are mad them world. Tell your body good and you know can them world. Whenever you bend and you run them world. You have your one man and you know want them. And everything when you have your one by them. Are you expensive?
You see them woman there? You see them woman there? We're independent.
Yeah.
You know what me call them? You know what me call them? Me look on them and say,
alright, turn it on.
I man say, Bashman sing na no simple sing for your
Yo!
Me never tell you no.
Chilala! Bad like a yard. Chilala! Alright, go on again.
Chilala!
Go on again, wait till you go.
Alright, man say, Bashman sing na no simple sing for your buck. Bashman sing na no easy sing. Bashman sing na no simple sing for your buck. Bashman sing na no easy sing. See the bashman tickets them a fee. Maskino than a King and Versace. No in a front back road them caddy. Bashman tell them no. If you not Mastercard, nobody text and card. Bashman gal no collect bunks checks. No. Big heavy right here that are them flexi office. Bash up the bashman big head.
Wait, level. You see them bashman girl and I easy smart them. So you know, so you have to pop and make sure you're ready for them. You know me now? Alright, and now me steam fish and my water crackers. Y'all think she bad, but me put her on the manners. Grabbing up the sheet and I'll rip it like scissors. Who not take me work, she have me run the bar. And now me steam fish and my water crackers. Y'all think she bad, but me put her on the manners. Grabbing up the sheet and I'll rip it like...
What you say? You have to muscle up for going for them woman. You know me do it. Them call me gals. I saw me used to go show.
Okay,
See after me flex and Marie and dance.
Upon that!
And Jacqueline in a me palm.
Upon that!
And anything left we stamp.
We run that!
Then the girl they a chant. After me flex and Marie and dance.
Upon that!
Jacqueline in a me palm.
Upon that!
And anything left we stamp.
Hold on, level it. You are talking about this and that. Yeah. You have to muscle up. You have to, set up yourself and thing. I have to set up myself, but guess what I set up myself with? Alright, turn it up. When me and the beginnings is a different thing. Yo, stop that. I don't know how fun we come for having now. You see me I say? Yeah.
Can me go for go tell him say, Chilala. Bad man I go fi girl anywhere she there. Anywhere me go fi girl never get away. Bad man I go fi that listen what me say. When we are on girl never we no play the girl I'm ten.
Hold on there. You know me that say? One bag of man me no wine. Give me all the fat chilala. You know what I say? Alright. It's a tune now. It's a beautiful thing when you're having a good relationship. Sailing like a brand new yacht. Tanto Metro Devonte. Our new album is out. This is one of the singles. Go, sir.
It feels so nice when you find the one you love.
To all the ladies now.
And there's no need to search love like before.
Never.
Telling you it's all
And Devonte.
No, Mark. Look here. They killed it.
Yeah, man, I want to, as
Big
usual,
up.
man. Great performance,
Always a
both
good
of them.
vibe.
Yeah, man, always a wonderful vibe. You don't know. Whole heap of
Awesome.
hits after hits.
You see why the veterans them have to get them big up?
Real way, all the time, every
Yeah.
time. So I guess
Big
we're
up
on the
without
button,
a
Kish. Of
doubt.
course, we have to big up the entire team. You don't know, big up to Sandrika Masters, our producer for this evening. Also, we got Peter Broadband, social media and on YouTube. Big up yourself, and as well DJ Lollipop. You know the thing going on.
Definitely. And big up our sponsors. Big up to 19 Crimes. The intensity resides within each pour of this blend. Flavors of chocolate and cedar spice are associates in a finish that is soft, fruity, and fresh.
And big up to TK Rafine. You can check them out on Facebook at TK Rafine or Instagram. It's TK Rafine_boutique.
Big up to Reggae Ali Bar and Grill. They're located at Taj Mahal Shopping Center in Ocho Rios.
Big up to Seaside Apparel. They specialize in men's fashion and they're located at 14 Newland Street, Ocho Rios. They're open Mondays to Fridays at 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays at 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also check them out on Instagram at Seaside_apparel.
All right. Remember, you can catch us for WTS every Saturday. Courtney
Which is
Mack
right.
kicks things off with the breakfast party, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Then Kishima steps in at 1 to 2. Nothing but scoopings and shellings, you see it?
Where's Pop? Foods.
None
And
of
then
that.
6:15 to 7 o'clock, we link up with a WTS throwback performance. So catch us next week, same place, same time.
For sure. Of course, my name is Courtney Mack.
And I'm Kishima Francis saying